Hello random people on the internet, my name is Banana, and today we are back on Hypixel Skyblock. I bought some talismans. I got an emerald blade here because I saw some people in the comments talking about that, and I just wanted to do some Spider Slayer today because I feel like I can do it. I feel like Spider Slayer isn't too bad, and I just want to get going on some of this because honestly, I think Slayer content, really good to level up combat, really good for a lot of things, so I just feel like doing some spiders. Yeah, the one problem with this Emerald Blade is that it has one for all, so tanking is a little bit scary sometimes, but I deal a lot of damage. And boom, see, I thought that we could kill that boss. I thought that we could. Let's just call up my boy Maddox. You know how it is. Oh, and by the way, we hit Spider 7. So, as always, I have done some off-camera grinding. I know, you guys are sort of mad at that. Would it have been interesting to watch me get to Spider Slayer 7? Maybe. Did I do it in the course of like a day? Yes. Why? They changed the spiders then. And then I'm like looking at this new bestiary update where it's like you have to kill a bunch of mobs, and for some reason I just really felt like going for stuff in the spider's den. So you can see I'm working on it. I'm working on it a little bit. I did get just a wee bit cucked, just a little bit by my co-op because maybe, just maybe, I had hundreds of thousands of kills, but we don't have to worry about that. We don't have to question it. We don't have to live in constant pain on the fact that I have to go and kill zealots again and kill every single dungeon mob again. No, we don't have to worry about that, but I felt like doing some spider, so I went and I did buy a lot of talismans. I bought some pretty good ones in here, and they are all forceful right now. I haven't recombobulated any of them, but they do exist, and it's purely because I wanted to deal more damage. I bought tarantula armor as the armor that I'm going to wear while I'm doing this because I felt like it was the most fair because I unlocked it progression-wise, so I bought it off the AH. It does have a little bit more kills than I would have had otherwise, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta buy some stuff that is a little bit better. It was a little expensive, I will admit, but I have 2.5 billion coins. I'm going to use 2.5 billion coins. I also got a scorpion foil, but if we look at my skills, I am now combat 21, which is really nice. That's a lot better than I was in the last video. I think last video I was at like combat 16. I don't think I've increased my enchanting, I guess, to 29, but combat's the main thing, and now we are Spider 7, which is really good. Also, I went in here yesterday and I bought island size 10. I also bought the minion slots that I maxed out, and now I think I'm just working on some of the ones down here. I already had this from my old profile. I already had a lot of pages of ender chests from my old profile as well, but I think I did buy more. You can see that I actually got some not bad loot when I was doing my tarantulas because I got a talisman. It's not that much loot, obviously, but I did get it, so that's cool. I do not believe that I have shown you guys my minion area. For some reason, I put enough space for 36 minions when the cap is 30 slots. But, you know, it's better to be safe for the future than to have too little slots. So I got this big little prison area. Got the redstone minions going. I've had them going for a bit. I actually haven't collected them, and I am not close to a collection upgrade, so I don't think that I will get it. But I am redstone 10 right now, which is pretty cool. My minion slots are still definitely lacking because I've pretty much only crafted redstone and a bunch of foraging minions. I crafted a zombie minion yesterday. I crafted a couple actually. But this is the minion area. Oh, I think I can actually upgrade this guy. Yep, I can upgrade him to tier 9. Next upgrade is going to be requiring blocks, but that's pretty cool. Tier 9 minion. I really do need to get fuel for this guy. I need to get super compactors for my minions, but I don't have much collection right now, and I'm not just going to buy a bunch of super compactors till I maybe grind out a little bit of cobblestone, or until I feel like I at least deserve super compactors. But yeah, the minions are going. I should put more down, but I'm sort of just lazy with it. These guys are doing fine. Like, how much did I just collect right there? I just collected like about 50,000, so they're not too slow. And I've sort of just been upgrading the one over there. Like, I've upgraded these guys to like tier 4, tier 5. Yeah, tier 5 on the majority of these guys. But this one, definitely the prodigal son. This guy is the best minion, and I'm just sticking it with him. It definitely does feel like I'm cheating progression by buying the talismans and the stuff that I did, but I have played through this game before. I don't want to be held back by material things that I've grinded before. I would understand if I hadn't played anything and I was just buying my way to the top, but the fact is, I had thousands of hours on this game, so making myself grind pointless things again that isn't even going to be that interesting for content just doesn't make sense, because if I just made a video of me grinding up coins so that I could do Slayer and actually be able to kill things, no one would watch it. So if you're mad at me for cheating progression, leave a comment down below. But I saw a lot of people in the comments of the last one basically say, yeah, we understand. We get it if you go and just cheat and buy all this stuff. You've done it before. So I did it. And see, just like that, we level up our enchanting, what, 3 times I think we did there? I think like every run was pretty much a level. That's goated, alright? Like, if you don't know, when I did enchanting, back in my day, I had to sit there for 20 hours throwing bottles at my feet and enchanting books at level 50. And I got to get nothing out of those books, and that was not worth the time. Like, obviously, it's going to take more days to level to enchanting 50 or 60 via the experimentation table, but I would rather jump into a wood chipper than do enchanting the way that I did it again, because that was just not fun at all. I cannot explain how mind-numbing it is to throw bottles at the ground and go into an enchanting table for literally 20 hours. You think that I am joking, but it was actually 20 hours of gameplay, and I did that in 2 sittings. I did it for like 8 hours straight and 12 hours straight. It was disgusting. I would never do it again, and enchanting is just, it's fine now. I think I am going to do Rev next because it's pretty fast to level, and it's definitely easier than Sven. I want to be a little bit higher combat level before I do Sven, because these guys murk you with their true damage, and I'm going to end up doing it eventually because I do need Mastiff for a video that I want to do pretty soon here. And yeah, I'm probably going to end up leveling Rev over the next like 2 days, and it will be level 7 probably within the next couple videos, but I'm also not going to record that unless I get something really interesting while I'm doing it. Oh my gosh, how could I forget? I completely forgot that I did this. I got fairy souls. I got a bunch of them at least. I got every fairy soul in every location except for Jerry's workshop, dungeons, and the Spider's Den, and I didn't get Spider's Den because it literally updated right before I was like, okay, I want to do Fairy Souls and grind now, but I have every other Fairy Soul in the game, so that's pretty cool. I didn't want to record that because it was just me watching a time Dio video on 2 times speed for about an hour, and that wouldn't have been good content. While I was doing Terra, I did get a little bit of these Arachne's Keeper fragments, so we might as well just do some of these bosses, because what else am I going to use these for? I do have to say, I'm not a huge fan of this boss just because of the webs he spawns. I think it's a good concept. I love the, like, exploding that he does into a bunch of little guys, and then you have to summon him back. But the webs, when are we getting Web Strider or something like that? Like, look at this, is disgusting. I'm just stuck here for the rest of time. Easy 3rd place at combat like level 3.5. Get murked, other guys. Round 2, spawning in. Oh no, someone has the Phantom Rod. I need the fish to unlock the Phantom Rod and the Soul Whip, which are both really good weapons, and that is just going to be suffering. I'm not looking forward to that, but I definitely do want it in the long run, because Soul Whip is really good for grinding combat, and just as a weapon when you're trying to save a little bit of money there, Soul Whip's pretty good. Did not get a good placement there. I think I hit that guy like once total. But another boss down. Alright, there is our 3rd boss down, and then I do have an Arachne Crystal here to spawn in the big boy boss, because we've been spawning in the little boys, but this one has like 20 million health. Usually I actually place like pretty well on this one somehow, even though I have absolutely garbage gear. The Emerald Blade, I guess, just absolutely carries me to victory, or at least it carries me to a good solid 4th place. What the? That guy just murked him. I just ruined his path down. I didn't know you could do that. It's sort of funny. Everyone's like just prepping in the middle, and then someone's just like, no, spikes him down somewhere else. I really like the idea of having tiers of a boss. I think this boss could have been executed a lot better. I really hate the webs. Like, I get that that's probably the point, but there needs to be a better way to get through them. Like when you get stuck in the air, like how I am right now, and you can't even rely on speed to move you out, it's really annoying. And when you get stuck in the middle where you cannot aspect of the end out either, it's just not fun. Like, I don't care if you're trying to make a boss a little bit difficult, making it not fun is annoying. This is also annoying. Can't even like, no one's damaging him except for this Phantom Rod guy. Phantom Rod feels so necessary for this just because otherwise it's so annoying to hit. And I think Soul Whip goes through cobwebs. If Soul Whip goes through cobwebs, then it's a good weapon as well. I'm not really sure. I haven't used it because I am not fishing 26, not anywhere close to that, so I couldn't really tell you. But definitely Phantom Rod feels just so good for this boss fight if you're not just like insanely high combat already and just like hit him once and he gets hit for like 1,000,000 damage. Like, what is this? You can't even hit these guys because literally the cobwebs are blocking them. What are you supposed to do here? What does the game want you to do to succeed? I feel like I did awful in this boss. I said at the beginning that I usually do well on the 20 million health ones. I feel like I just did horrendous because I literally have been stuck in cobwebs for 90% of the fight. But maybe everyone else has also been stuck in cobwebs for 90% of the fight, so it might balance out. I'll bet that I got 7th place here. That's my guess. 7th. Actually, how many people are in this room? 7th seems safe. I will guess 7th. 5th. I'm not disappointed with 5th, considering the fact that I am like combat 21. So we got the Dark Queen's soul drop, obviously. Where's the... I feel like I should have more loot. Where is it? There it is. I think I know. Yep, there's the loot. We got our enchanted string. We got our soul string. How much soul string do I even have, actually? What, 3 stacks of it? How much do I need in the grand scheme? Yo, do I have enough? I do. I'm actually going to craft this. I'm so confused as to where it's getting this number for damage, but I feel like it's just doing my strength or something, which is really bad for me. This would be maybe... It's definitely not good, ever. I don't think that you would ever use this bow. But maybe if you have really high stats, and maybe if you can catacombs this, it could make it. There are situations where possibly this could work, but it just doesn't feel that good. And the aura on it is not that big. Like, I'm trying to miss the aura here. Maybe it's big. Maybe I'm just wrong. No, like, it's like aiming, but bad, because you can just put aiming on any bow, and I'm pretty sure you can't even put aiming on this bow, because I'm looking, and I'm not seeing aiming anywhere in here. I don't know why you can't put it on this bow, but it just makes it feel so... Like, look, I totally should have hit those guys. What the heck? 0 out of 10. Don't get this bow. Unless it's really good, and I'm just really wrong. In that case, it's really good, and I'm really wrong. But... I'm not so sure about this one. That is pretty much all that I wanted to go over in this episode. Just wanted to show you guys that I am Spider 7, which is pretty goated, pretty cool. And yeah, if you guys think that I am a filthy cheater, let me know down below. Tell me all about it. The thing about that is I don't really care. I know some people will complain, but a lot of people will hopefully understand that buying talismans to deal more damage is just saving myself a lot of time that I've already put into the game. If I hadn't played the game, I would understand you guys complaining that I'm cheating my progression, but I've done it before, and I just want to get a little bit more late game content out than just this early game stuff, and I wanted to do some Slayer. So yeah, leave a comment down below on what you think about the whole situation there, and that's all for today. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out.